Yo, I finally unlocked every single item inside of Animal Company and everything inside of the tech tree. Okay, well, except some of the body upgrades. But besides that, I have every single item. As you can see, it says 67 out of 67 right here. Now, I know a couple people have done this, but I haven't seen that at all, so I can be surprised of all the items that I get. And the items I do know, I'm going to explain them and pretty much run you through what they are. I was told to do this by a couple people. If you want to be included in those people, consider subscribing. And that's well because subscribing is free, and you haven't hit it yet. I'm literally watching you not hit it. Let's go ahead and start with the first item, which the category right here is weapons. This might take a couple parts because, well, every item in the game is just insane. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the weapons. Right here is the flare gun. Basically, what it does is it stuns monsters, creatures, and anything that it hits. Giants in there. And what we got to do is pretty much we just got to drop down, shoot it. It'll shoot a flare, bounce right off of anything, and look, he's stunned. Basically, he couldn't move, and if I had something to kill him, I would be able to kill him. Okay, the next item is this right here, which is a bone. This is pretty much the tier 2 of, well, smackables, or, well, if you want to call them melees. And what this does, it allows you to, well, hit other creatures and anything with it, pretty much. You can hit other players, you can hit other creatures, you can put it on the landmine. But if we go ahead and go down here, we're gonna go ahead and run right here. Oh, there's chickens everywhere. Get around this stupid thing. Just let me get over here. We can hit the chickens, pretty much, and we can kill them. As you can see, I hit them. Oh, stay away from me. You can hit that guy as well, but yeah, if you die to him, yeah, it's not my fault. Now, the next thing we have on this list isn't a hand, but it's, well, just a bone alone. It's just a giant bone that's in your hand. Actually, you know what? I'll show you the other players instead. So let's go ahead and hop out here, and let's go ahead and go into a public lobby. So we're going to go ahead and use this item in a join random. Hey, can I just smack somebody with this real quick? Oh, hello, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. You mind if I just give you a little tap? Just a little tap. Okay, as you can see, thank you. You can see it allowed me to hit that giant guy right there, and, well, it did damage to him. So that's pretty much what it does to the mobs as well. Now, for the next item, this item is the cheapest item inside the game, running you about $0. And pretty much what it does is the same thing as the other items. And, well, you can just hit people with it. You can just smack tons of people with it, and that's pretty much all you can do with it. You can also mine with any of the melees in the game, and anything that's not a pickaxe, it will break after so many hits. So let's go ahead and check that out. So, okay, 4, 5, oh, I can feel it already breaking. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on and so forth until this thing just ends up breaking and kaputting. You can also hit people and hit monsters with this. So again, it's a useful item, and it's cheap. And it's the first item that you ever get inside of Animal Company because it's the free item. Since we already did this row right here, we're going to switch categories and go to bags. Now, there's a lot of different types of bags now, and that's why I waited to do this video. So let's go ahead and start with the tiny backpack right here. This is the cheapest backpack and the one that you get for free. Costing around $25. You can put how many sticks? So we're going to start with the stick test. 1. All right, we need to grab another. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, only 8! You can only have 8, and it weighs you down so much as well, along with all of these backpacks. But due to, well, how much space you actually have. More space, it kind of makes no sense, but the lighter you are, and the less space, the heavier you are. So we can go in here, sell this. We're going to get on to the medium backpack, which, how many sticks can this hold? You can basically put it on your back, open it, you know, fill it with anything that you want, and you can also fill it with ores. Literally, when I say anything you want, besides suitcases and shredders, you can fill it with anything that you want. And we're going to mine these ores right here. Now, this has nothing to do with the bone. It's just, well, the bone is used to mine. And we can place some items in here. Again, you can place any items like corrupted gems. Well, anything but the suitcase and shredder again. I'm not going to go through the list of everything. There is so much. And oh my goodness, is it going to give me anything? And yeah, basically with the backpacks, a pro tip, you don't have to pick it up. You can kind of just like do that, and it kind of picks up this thing right here, which is super cool. But though, unlike the tiny backpack right here, which I have every upgrade for, which allows me to carry 8, it's kind of really bad. We're gonna get on to a next item, which is this right here. This right here now has 3 different variants, and if I would have done this earlier, it would have, well, only had 1. These right here are the 3 different backpacks, but they're also the exact same. Backpack is the OG backpack, and it can carry so many items, except, again, another backpack. But this right here is the reskins of those, and they look super cool and super clean all next to each other. So you can pick which one you want. They're all reskins. They all do the same thing. So what we're gonna do is we can get rid of this one and get rid of that one. And time to do the stick test on this. Go ahead and 1 stick, 2 stick, 9, 10, Okay. No more items can be grabbed. Filled up our entire bag. So, 10, 11. Come on, we can get 12. 12. Also, when using this item, you can see that I'm extremely slow and can barely move when it's almost pretty much filled up. But when I take it off my back, I really can't move. It is so heavy to carry. Let's get on to the next backpack, which is actually not this backpack at all. We're now going to be starting on the gadgets. Now, starting on the bottom row, we have an awesome lineup. The gadgets are one of the coolest categories inside of the game. So we're going to grab a flashlight. Now the flashlight, again, it's just a flashlight. And as you can see, we're using it. So we're using one of the items of every item in the game. This is useful is dark rooms like this. This is a really dark room. As you can see a lot more texture and a lot more like everything when you shine the light on it. Farther away, the more you see. You can just shine the flashlight and pretty much see in pitch black. Now, as you can see, I can't even see the rock at all. But if I shine the flashlight, it works perfectly and can show me, well, dark areas. Next item, we have this right here. This, again, is known as one of the best flashlights. Personally, it's mad for me. Now, this flashlight right here is a glow stick. It's not really a flashlight, so it's just a cool gadget that you can use. And honestly, this is the darkest area, so I'm just going to keep going back here to use this. All the way down, and what we're going to do is, well, yeah, you just see the flashlight or the glow stick. You can keep it attached to you. And as you can see, it doesn't have that much range. But the cool thing about this is that when you drop it, it stays exactly where you dropped it. Or you can throw it all the way down and pretty much see what's down there. As you can see, it just goes down more and more. I mean, you can kind of see what's down there. So that's the use of a glow stick. We can turn it on and put it on its side and walk around and have a proximity view. One of my favorite things to do is use it to attract the lantern monster. Well, get it away from me so I can either kill it. For the next item, here's where we get into the really good stuff. Oh my goodness. This is where we get into such the cool stuff that I'm going to actually do 2 rows of this. So, this right here is a rocket. It's actually called a jetpack for some reason. I mean, it's not really a jetpack. It's like kind of 2 rockets. Anyways, it's called the jetpack. And what it does is, say I wanted to get up to that area right there. Point it up, and I can just fly even higher than the entire area. And look at that. Okay, well, I almost just failed to go even higher. Now, I don't want to go right here. We're going to go ahead and use this and click RB or, well, RY. And we can just fly all the way over here. Now, they don't have a long duration, but they do have enough duration for you to get, well, halfway across the map. If you want to amplify this, it gets even crazier. So, what happens is, if you grab, well, 2 of the rockets, as you can see, I went from one place to another, and, you know, it was pretty cool, right? What you can do is you can activate both rockets at the same time, and, well, it'll have the power of both rockets. So, look at that. I float 2 times, 3 times, 4 times higher than, well, the just single rockets alone, just using them side by side. The camera has so much to it that it's unreal. Like, you might think that it's just a camera and it does really not much. Picture, and you won't be wrong. It does take a picture when you hold the trigger. Now, it takes some time, and what you can do is take a picture of items. Like, look at this, and bam. As you can see right here, it shows up really, really bright like an actual camera. And it shows, well, this right here, which is the thing I just took a picture of. What we're going to do is we're going to stay here, take a picture of red light, green light. That wasn't moving! That wasn't moving! That wasn't moving! And as you can see, oh, there is a giant right there. It says E249, which is obviously, well, either the red light, green light, or, well, one of the chickens. So, it's one of the 2. Now, let's go ahead and take a picture. You are a lot easier to take a picture of. That says or L192. So, not only that, what you can do with this picture now that you have it is you take a picture of them, and it doesn't only just save as a picture. Honestly, it doesn't really save anywhere. But what you can do is it actually sells more. It actually does something. I thought it stuns. I think it stuns the mansion ladies, but I'm not sure on that. I feel like every time I do it, someone else is stunning her. So, I'm not going to try that. It's way too spooky down there. So, we grab the photo. Yeah, it's $3 to sell one. So, what if we sell it with the picture, too? And bam. Hopefully, we get enough money for something else. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes, as you can see, there's so much more money. That is so much more money than what we got. Okay, so yes, taking pictures of things do give you prices, and that is what the camera is for. It's built for, and it's one of the craziest and coolest things inside of the gadget section, which I know you're excited for, which is, well, the saddle. Now, the saddle is a bit weird, honestly. It kind of is the backpack. I don't know if you can see it back there, but if you can, just take a good look at the saddle. It's pretty much useless in single player, but if we go ahead and join a lobby, I'm on my back. Come on, hop on. And look at that. People can ride and climb on my back. Look at that. Now you're following me. Come on. You can now come with me wherever I want. Of the item count actually being up in this corner, I'm going to show you the price count. Because why not? Everybody else has done the item count. I'm going to be different and show you the price count, which you've probably already caught on to. But besides that, that is the item. That is the saddle. And there's really nothing else it can do. The next item inside of the gadget is one of the most overpowered and coolest things, which is the teleport ball. Now, if I wanted to, what I could do is I could open this teleport ball and you throw it. Now I'm going to make it all the way to the stage. So let's go ahead and boom. We made it here, which is honestly a really cool item in its own, but you can combine it with... So if we go ahead and grab a different item like the crossbow, this crossbow right here allows you to load any item inside of the game. It does relate to a teleport ball, and you can just shoot anything. Yeah, you can shoot at people, shoot at other things. Usually it does take these arrows right here, which I'll get to later, but what I need to really get to is that it can shoot anything inside the game. You pull it back, you put it in, and well, you go to gadgets and you can grab a teleport ball. So this is 2 items in 1. So let's go ahead and teleport. No, take me over there. Yes, look at that. That's so cool. A reskin. So we will get to the crossbow again because well, this counts as 2 items. Well, it counts as 1 item, and then the actual crossbow counts as another. That's why I decided to use this. But if you really want to get to a close space that is far away, yeah, I would recommend using this. Again, this is 2 items in 1 for the use of the video, and if you want to get to something that's really far away, like that over there, the second you shoot it, it will go into use. So we can just pop another one in here, go ahead and grab this inside of here. Now, for 16th item, which the in total cost is right up here, because I feel, again, it's lame to, you know, put just how many items I've used. This is the 16th item, like I kind of said. These right here are the plungers. The plungers are one of the coolest and cheapest ways to climb anything you want, right? Put it on it lightly. You have to actually smack it on it. And look at that. I will stick and stay, and you can just actually climb up this, pretty much. If you wanted to, you can make pretty much an obstacle course with it, where you have to just, you know, jump from this one to this one right here. One on, put another on, take it off, and just climb the walls like this, which is really silly and one of the weirdest ways to ever climb inside of Animal Company, no matter what. Another thing with that is, like, say I wanted to land on that platform, but I'm not going to make it. Stick it right here, and you will definitely make it. Now, for this item right here, costing a total of 400 for treasure. So if I wanted to find treasure, look right here, look around, and, well, I know the treasure is right over here. So we can just keep going and going and going, and we know treasure is right about here. Which, it doesn't seem like... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, wait, it said my plunger's treasure. Through the plunger all the way over there. You will notice that it's flying along with that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all this is. I mean, it's not really useful if you know where everything is. But if you don't know where everything is, or want to get your items back, I would use it if you die and you need to get your items back. We covered almost all the gadgets. There's tons and tons of cool ones. These are one of the coolest gadgets in the game, and we're going to save them for later. Now, there's so many explosives. Honestly, oh, wait, there's only 2 pages. I thought there was a lot more. I'm going to start off with the flashbang. The flashbang right here should be pretty obvious, so we're going to go ahead and use this. Alright, this is pretty much just explaining every item and just... Ah! Oh my god, why do they have this in the game? Not only that, the other thing you can do with this is if we take this group of people over here, we can just go ahead and drop that. And I don't think it'll reach, but I'm pretty sure, yep, it stuns everything just like the flare gun. Oh my god, look at all of them! They're frozen for so long. And again, the bigger the item or the, well, enemy, the longer they're going to be stunned. So you can do that to stun it on green and, well, kill them and not have to play red light, green light. Same one. So again, we're going to go 2 for 1 with this, except they cost the same price. Okay, I thought the reskin was going to be more expensive, but this right here is dynamite. The, well, slowest and worst way to kill items or any kind of enemies inside of Animal Company as an item, because this one is a reskin and a completely different item. Well, the looks of it is. The rest of it, it's just the exact same. So, let's go ahead and drop down here. What this does is if you toss it, it's going to make a giant explosive. So we're going to go ahead and wait. And again, it's the longest time to kill something. And wow, boom. There we go. We just mined ores without having to touch anything or use a pickaxe at all. Which, it's useful if you get them out of those bins right there. But if you don't, you just cooked at that point. Now, this right here, this is like dynamite, except you can't really see it. This right here, again, you throw it, and what it will do is it will just wait a little bit. It went a little too far as well. Okay, that's not going to kill the monster. But if it's moving around, it has no use at all. You really should just never use dynamite in never. Now, sticking on the category of explosives, this is an impact bomb. You throw it, and boom, as the name says, impact. So impact. Okay, so if you don't throw it far enough, it's not going to work. I won't be missing. I will actually be hitting this, well, little red light, green light thing. Oh, there's a giant. Anyways, you can walk up the red light, green light. Go ahead. Nope. And no way, I just missed. And I just missed. There we go. We're not moving. We're not moving. And open it. Drop it. Can't be real. You can't be serious. That's enough of the explosives because I don't know how to use them. And let's get on to the toys right here. These right here are just stuff to mess around. And honestly, they're one of the coolest sections because, well, we have this football. It doesn't do anything except bounce. Like, look at it. It bounces every time it hits. So you can just keep it going forever. You can also, like, throw it to your friends and they can also catch it. And also, well, the harder you throw it, the more it bounces everywhere, which is just insane. Now, this right here is called the clapper. As you can see, the description of it says lights, camera, action. What it does is it basically just, every time you lift it up, it's a different take. And also, when you move it around, it's like this metal, like, texture. It's like you're looking inside of that, but it's all pitch black, and it's, like, really weird looking. So it's, like, really cool. But this can show you how many takes it takes to, well, shoot your video. It also tells you it's 2025, 6 and 37? Wait, that's not the date of anything. Anyways, it has a time right here, and look at that. It looks like it has a real time for some different date. But let's get on to this right here. This is a balloon, and it's going to be whatever color gorilla you are, or, well, monkey you are. And yeah, it's pretty much just going to be that. You can also put one on your back. You can pretty much inflate them and hold them, or you can stick it to your hand. Okay, usually you can stick it to your arm. But you can inflate it and stick it to your body. Why is it not sticking to my body? There we go. I stuck it to my arm pretty much. Now, it takes about 2 to fly. Okay, I am going nowhere. Get me out. Take this one off my back. Get this out of here. It takes about 2 to fly, but if you have one, you can pretty much just jump around, and it's really powerful combined with the rocket and the umbrella. Just send the flashlight to space. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's take this. Take this. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna grab this one as well. Can I re-pick this up? Yes, I can. Alright. If you hold something as well, I think you can add it to items, and look at this. If I let the item go, the item is gonna float to space. No, same concept with this, but this is for the Valentine's special. So it's always gonna be red, and no matter what skin color you are inside of Animal Company, it's just gonna be red. I mean, it literally doesn't matter what skin you are. Like, you can be purple, like, you can be yellow, you can be blue. It's always gonna be red because it's inside of here. And again, you can just go ahead and attach it to any object you want and let it float away. Also, again, I kind of need this. Give me this back. You guys, get out. Look how many balloons are up there. Now, onto this. It's just a walking soundboard. There's nothing else to it. When you step on it, nothing happens. But when you grab it, immediately something happens. Then when you press, like, the, action button, players, and it's really funny if you're just in an echoey room and all you hear out of nowhere is just... So yeah, that's pretty much all it's used for, and it's pretty funny in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And when you let it go, it also farts. When you pick it up and let it go. So it's pretty cool, and let's get on to our next item. So next item right here is the pogo stick. The pogo stick is one of the cooler items inside of Animal Company. It actually uses the pogo effect. Look at that. And if we hold it to the ground, we can just keep moving, and wherever you point it, you pretty much jump. There's no actually slapping on the ground. I mean, you can, but it won't help you in the long run. It's better just to let it ride out. Like, jump this way, and here we go. And the more you hit it on the ground, the faster you will go, and the faster, you'll have zero control. So we can do this. Oh, no! I was going to say we can do a trick with it, but you can. You can, just run away. Oh, okay, that did not work. Okay. Okay, now, on to the only 3 items on the game. This honestly has a lot more than 3. It has literally 6, but this is the least amount of stuff inside the game. And it's honestly pretty simple. You tear this away, which not anymore. You just eat it, MRE, and you will be just super fast. Everything will become super, everything will become super bright. You will become pretty much as fast as you can inside of Animal Company, and it's just really weird to see. Honestly, look how fast I am. And I lose everything. I can see in the dark no matter what. If I were to go ahead and look up here, look at this. No flashlight needed. It's pretty much a just provided flashlight. and everything is so bright. But not only that, speaking of provided flashlights, this right here is Mega Broccoli. It's gonna allow you to grow giant, and yeah, the more you eat, the bigger you get. Like, I mean, look at this. I'm already bigger than the entire map. I can just run around really huge, and if I ate like 2 more, I would be bigger than the self machine right here. And again, you can see with night vision, you are as tall as the stash, so you can just prove that you're huge. And that's pretty much all there is to do with that. On to this item right here. We're gonna go ahead and eat it. Go ahead and eat it again. And you notice something different. It's not actually copying the Mega Mushroom. It's actually making you smaller. It's doing the exact opposite. Everything is becoming huge to me. I mean, look at this. I'm almost the size as a console. And not only that, if I wanted to reach the stash, I now have to jump to reach the stash. So I really can't... Oh, I can actually fit down here as well. And you can fit pretty much anywhere in Animal Company and just shrinks you down. Shrink you to the very bottom. And you can just eat as much as you want to shrink all the way tiny. And if I can grab another one, we're going to go up here. And yeah, you can pretty much just shrink tiny. So... yeah, look how big my hand is compared to it. Whatever, we made it through a lot of the items. And if you want to see more of this, let me know down below. If you want to see a part 2, and I will use every single item inside of Animal Company. Single item inside the game, comment down below, and I will continue using every single item inside the game. So if you want a part 2, let me know, and I guess that's the end of the video. That's all the items that I've tried, and that's what half of them do. So, that's it. Goodbye. Sorry, guys, I left you on a cliffhanger, but you're gonna have to come back then.